This has been falling off for like it's been falling off for a couple days. I need to get something to clamp it up here because the sticky tape isn't really working as well anymore. It's still pretty sticky, but it's just not enough to hold on. So I'll have to fix that later. All right, guys, what's up? If you're watching this, which you are because you're hearing me right now, I am on my honeymoon. I get back on like June 4th, so that week probably I'll start, getting back into posting again. But Jordan is gonna be holding down the fort. So yeah, basically what I wanted to talk about is I just wanted to show you guys the wheels a little bit better, and then also just my future plans for this car and what I'm going to be doing next, what I'm going to be focusing on in terms of performance, handling, aesthetic, all that kind of stuff. I have no idea where I'm going because I just moved into a new house and I haven't explored the area yet, so I have no idea what's back here. So just to let you guys know how the tires are going and how the wheels are going, everything, I have nothing to complain about. The tires are amazing. I have nothing but good words about the tires. Again, if you don't know my setup, it is a 265 by 35 by 18 tire size, and that's on the Pilot Super Sports, the Michelin Pilot Super Sports, and those are the PSS. And I know they came out with the PS4s, the PS4S, not to be confused with the PS4, which is not their sports tire. I don't know, it's kind of confusing how they named it all, but the PS4S just came out, and I didn't actually go with those because I think it was Costco didn't have them in stock yet or something like that, and I didn't want to wait. But I think the only differences between the PSS and the PS4S tire is the PS4S greatly improved in wet grip. If on wet surfaces, it's supposed to grip a lot better, and they're slightly more comfortable to drive on and less noisy. But other than that, it's basically the same tire. But yeah, the tires are so grippy, and it's so much more confidence inspiring to know that if you're going to take a turn, you're not going to lose grip. On the other ones, I definitely remember, especially going up some of those canyon roads on my stock tires, I would get a little bit of understeer, and that's not a good feeling when you're going around a turn. Yeah, so tires, couldn't be happier with the tire setup. And then the wheel size is the 18-inch by 9.5 plus 38 offset Rota grids. They're matte black. I really like these wheels. I like the thick 6-spoke style. I know they may look a little bit bland compared to a lot of the other, deep dish chrome and crazy wheel setups with all this camber and everything. But for me, in my style preference, I like the more stealthy look. I like that, they're subtle, but they have their own style to them. And I really like the stance of the car now. The tires do stick out just a tiny bit outside the fender line, and I don't mind that. I kind of actually like it. It gives a little bit more of aggressive look to the car. I like it, but I do want to add coilovers, and I want to lower the car just a little bit so the fitment is a little bit better. And I think that will add just a tiny bit of negative camber, just enough to even out those lines with the fender again. So, but the tires and the wheel setup I could not be happier with. As for my plans, because I'm sure you guys are wondering about what's next with this car. I've gone pro-tuned, with the full cat back in the intake, and running catless on the exhaust, and so that's great. And now I have the wheels set up. So, I'm not going to do anything crazy performance-wise for a little while. I'm going to start, saving up performance parts and start thinking about upgrading certain parts to ensure that I'm not blowing anything or breaking anything when adding more power next time. So I'm going to start accumulating some different things, and then I'm going to eventually just take it back to Yimmy or wherever, probably Yimmy, and have it all put on and see what kind of power we make then. But in the meantime, I really want to focus on two things. I want to focus on, number one, the handling of this car, because as good as this car handles, there is quite a bit of body roll and sway on turns, and I don't really like that, and I want to kind of stiffen up the frame a little bit. So handling is probably my number one priority right now, but on the back burner, I definitely want to change things around with the look of this car. I have a theme in mind for this car, the way I want it to look, and I want to start kind of dipping into that, because right now it still looks too stock to me, and the tires and the wheel setup has completely changed the look of the car, and I absolutely love it. But as far as the rest of the exterior goes, I want to start to transform it a little bit more, and give it a little bit more of an aggressive look. So I'm not going to go into too much, as to what exactly I'm going to be doing. You guys will just have to find out, but I'm super excited about how this car is going to look. Oh my gosh, that was bigger than I thought. So to kind of show you guys the wheels and that whole setup, here are some B-roll shots of what the car currently looks like with the new setup. Alright guys, so as you can see, I found a pretty sweet spot. I think I'm going to come back here more often, because this whole area is pretty nice. It's just a really quiet cul-de-sac. I think I'm going to wrap this up, drive home. It's a beautiful night out, and thank you guys for watching. We will catch you guys very soon, so see you guys in the next one.